What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 121 of the weekly comic wrap up, the show where we go through the FOC selections of the week, followed by the market report, and then we wrap it up with the hot topics. And boy, I know it's been a minute. Guys, technically, the Super Bowl should be a holiday. I think it's bro code, right? Like, we all agree it's a holiday. So, yes, that is why there was no show last week. I said it 2 weeks ago. So that's why, last Sunday I didn't show up, and apparently the Patriots didn't show up. Sorry, Steve. But that's exactly what ended up happening. Yeah, he's flipping me off backstage, but it is what it is. But anyways, lots to talk about, man. There's a lot of good things I'm excited to get dive right into, especially when it comes to FOC this week, hot topics, and we're gonna dive into a little bit of news. But before we do, I do want to remind everybody, Comic Legion tomorrow night goes live, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. They're bringing you the new Comic Book Day sale. And what is that? Well, this week's books that are coming out on Wednesday are going to be available tomorrow on their YouTube channel. So make sure to check out the YouTube show that goes live 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's hosted by Lefteros. And of course, you've got Chia Pet, who is going to be there. It is a spicy new comic book day this week, man. So I'm pretty excited about that. I told you guys he was flipping me off backstage, but yeah, Steve is also back tonight. This is Steve. Yeah, we're going to catch up with Steve. I know he's on a bit of a down since last week, but hopefully he's had a good week when it comes to comics. So I look forward to catching up with him. And guys, I want to take a moment to introduce you to a huge supporter of the channel. Guys, HANNA Auctions. If you guys have never heard of them, I highly encourage you all to check it out. I actually dropped the link in the description of this video. And HANNA Auctions has tons of great stuff available on their website that goes even beyond what you're seeing here. But of course, within this little lovely hobby of ours, we're definitely going to want to check out some comics, but they've got things from sports and trading cards, toys, collectibles, tons of stuff available on the website. Now, if you can, definitely go check it out. And you know what? Since this is the first time we're actually going to talk about this, I want to show you guys a little bit of it because the website is really cool, man, and it's dangerous. It's actually dangerous. I created my account, and let me tell you, it goes beyond just what we love, which obviously is a little above my pay grade, to be honest. But there's some cool things there. So let me show you guys very quickly. I'm just going to share my screen, and here we go. So, HANNA Auctions, like I said, tons of amazing stuff. You can check out the website. There's live auctions happening right now in the comic book side of things. So as you can see, there's lots that are uploaded. And when you click on their stuff, here we can see what are some of the variants. They're having a theme here with the variant cover comic book auction. So as you can see, tons of great stuff. And yeah, look, already seeing some absolute Batman on deck. Some of that, I guess, just sold. I think it's sold. Yeah. No, we missed it. Yeah. Oh no, current bid. So 15. Oh, bidding complete. There you go. So this closed at $15 for the 1 in 25 of Absolute Batman 3. That's a great price, man. But what else we got here, man? We've got some, amazing books. As you can see, we've got Joker number 4, number 5, some incentives, lots of incentives available right now if you're into that. Oh, King Spawn 20 in a CGC 9.8, and it's only at $5 bid right now. Dude, I just might bid on that. But yeah, tons of great stuff. So I want to say thank you to HANNA Auctions for supporting this channel and for everything that they're doing right now on the website. As you can see, tons of great stuff, and it does go beyond comics. There's cards, there's everything you can think of. You can even pick up some machinery, baby. Yeah. I mean, we need something to carry our long boxes. So, I mean, it's not a bad it's not a bad idea. But yes, check it out, man. But all right. Let's get into the show. The man is waiting backstage. He is my day one. I said that in my little caption on Instagram. He kicked off the show with me. So let's kick it off again for 121. Pacino, what's going on?
What's going on?
Not much, bro. Not much. It was a very big week, man. It was a lot going on, man. Work wise, sports wise, the Olympics have been taking up my time too, man. I brought my kid to hockey this morning. It was hard, bro, because, like, my kid's playing, but so was
Canada's playing.
Canada, bro. It's all happening at the same time.
Yeah,
But,
true.
but yeah, man, we did it.
Love or hate this response. I think they should move the Super Bowl to Saturday night.
Oh,
I
you
know
know,
they own that day of the week, but what most people work on Monday and you don't want to get home at midnight. Then by the time you fall asleep, I think they would actually profit more if they would move it over to Saturday.
yeah. I look,
My stupid opinion.
I won't disagree with you. My kid made it through half of the Bad Bunny performance. Then after like halfway through, he fell asleep. That's my youngest. My oldest,
That's
my
that's
oldest,
fair.
yeah, my oldest was ready to rock right through the whole Super Bowl. He wanted to see the whole
Oh
thing,
shit.
but he had school. He had school the
Yeah,
next day.
that's it.
It's okay. He caught Sports Center the next morning. That's the
Like
routine.
every kid you growing up too, right?
Yeah, that's well. I don't know. I feel like we stayed up later. Did we? Were our parents a little more like
I know
cool?
every day I woke up to the RDS song,
Yes. RDS.
having breakfast to the RDS, and you dare not touch that remote to change the channel.
Yeah. RDS. Yeah, no, you touch the remote, you're dead, man. You're dead, man.
You're
But
dead, man.
but yeah, no, you know what? A lot of sporting events have
Yeah.
started doing that, like WWE. Majority of their pay-per-views now take place on I'm calling it a pay-per-view still. They're PLEs. That's what they're called now. They take place on Saturdays, and I mean, it's you got the occasional 2-day events with SummerSlam, WrestleMania,
Yeah,
etc.
exactly.
But that's yeah. I think Saturday would work. It would be cooler, but it just wouldn't feel right then. The
It
next day
wouldn't.
on Sunday,
That's why it's like they own that day of the week, right? So, and it was so weird having a Pro Bowl on like the Tuesday before.
yeah,
Like, what the fuck was that?
yeah, it was weird, very weird. My kid was actually just watching. I think it was, I think it was like an NBA All Star thing
I was
happening.
watching it. I was just watching it now.
I,
Well,
I,
it ended like an hour ago, an
yeah,
hour and 15 minutes ago.
we
Yeah,
have
it's weird. They do the 4 teams, like the world and the USA has like three
yeah
teams. Yeah, it's
confusing.
they should. The only one well, hockey does it right too, but the only one that I feel like is never a letdown in terms of the game of the All-Star, not the other shenanigans, if you want to call them, is baseball, because the game actually means something. It means that that team has the advantage going into the finals, right? So they should take that lesson, right?
Yeah, yeah. Look, my kid was enjoying himself. He loves it. He's becoming a big basketball fan. So that's
Basketball's
cool.
fun.
Yeah,
I always said in Montreal, before bringing back a baseball team, should invest properly into building an NBA team before a baseball team.
Absolutely. But we have to fix our potholes before we do anything else. Let me start with that. Okay. Let's do
You can
that.
shoot the basket inside those potholes.
Yeah, you can literally hit a 3-pointer.
Hit some kid in China after.
Yeah, exactly. It's going straight down. But then let's go straight down into the FOC selections of the week. It's a big one, so I'm excited to talk about this. Pacino, you ready?
Let's do it.
Vamos. All right, guys, it's time for the FOC selections of the week by our brother Lefteros. Now, of course, you should be supporting him. Go check him out over on Instagram. It's at Lefteros, and he's always dropping some great information for free 99. But if you want to get the full rundown of his articles, whether it be FOC New Comic Book Day, go check it out over on COVRPRICE.com, man. You can check out all of the good stuff there. Now, we're going to talk some of the books that are available this week, but if you want to order any of these and you live in the United States, go check out comicnation.us. They give you 15% off of the cover price every single week, but use discount code Black Crown to get an additional 5%. Canada, we got you covered because Comic Legion gives you 20% off of the FOC cover price every single week. But if it's your first order on their website, use discount code ENLIST to get an additional 5% off. Again, that's over at comiclegion.ca. They go live tomorrow, New Comic Book Day, and we are live right now to bring you the FOC. So let's go. First book we're going to talk about is Captain America issue number 8. This one here is the main cover. We're getting the first full appearance of Alina Von Doom. Now, unconfirmed. One thing that we will say, Lefteros hasn't read the issue, but it seems like this is pretty much what's going to take place because in the previous issues, it kind of seems like this is where it's built up to for this particular one. So,
Yeah.
one you might want to keep an eye out for.
100%. When Lefteros messages me and he's like, "Bro, read Captain America."
Yeah.
You know what you do? You pick up and you read Captain America.
He's not wrong. I will.
And it was a pretty damn good issue.
No, dude. Look, Captain America's been great when it comes to things coming out of Marvel right now. I would put this at pretty much within top 5 easily, but there's a lot more. And
if you don't have anything Ultimate Universe, it would probably even be higher than that.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah, if we're throwing Ultimate into the equation, it's still a top 5 book, though.
Yeah, I think so, too. It's sneaky good.
There's another one, though, that we will talk about on the list for tonight. Captain America 8 is on the list, but excuse me, before we get to that book, Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures, Pathfinders, number 1. This one gives us the first appearance and cover of I don't even know how to say this name.
Timmy. Timmy.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Timmy. Yeah, so I'm gonna say Jedi Knight. Timmy.
And he's not in a wheelchair.
Timmy.
Timmy.
I was like already choking, bro, and now you're making me choke more. New series set in the High Republic era, which is, if you're a Star Wars fan, that's really cool. Dark Horse continues to pump some of these titles for Star Wars, so it's really awesome to see on that front. Again, if you're a Star Wars fan, you might want to pick this one up. Personally, not for me, but
I'm more the dark, like Kylo Ren, like when you get the really dark stuff, like that Maul series I'm interested in, right? So
yeah. But yeah, shout out to Lefteros for putting this one on the list. But moving on from Star Wars, this is the other title that I was talking about, guys. I'm loving Infernal Hulk. The only thing I'm sad about is they said that it's now going to be coming to an end as of issue 10. So we don't have
really?
Yeah, it's coming to a close as of issue 10. Now, if I'm not mistaken, issue 10 is going to happen very close to around the release date of Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm not too sure. I don't think that has to do with anything. But again, Philip Kennedy Johnson, is on this. And I think they're going to kick off another run when it comes to the Hulk. And he's also going to be on that. But it's just sad because Infernal Hulk's been amazing. Now, apparently, Infernal Hulk within this issue is going to be going toe-to-toe with the one above all.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I don't know about that one. But yeah, we shall see. Now, we also have this amazing Scon cover, dude. I love this.
Crazy.
This is so good.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they're already paying homage to One World Under Doom with this one.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we just got that.
We just got that last year.
Yeah. So I'm digging this, man. This is a cool little homage. Yeah. Guys, can't stress it enough. Again, if we're talking top 5, this one is also there. I can't even give you a top 5. Like my number 1 right now, I can't pick one.
In terms of Marvel?
I'm gonna say Ultimate Spider-Man.
Like I would have to say, if you're generalizing all of Marvel, it has to be Ultimate Spider-Man.
Only because it's been solid. Now the delay obviously sucks.
Yeah, the delay really fucking hurt.
Yeah.
But they were pumping it a lot. They were pumping it, every 2 weeks at one point?
No, it was every month. It was
every month. Okay.
And the whole concept was for it to be 24 months, but now we've gotten a delay with issue 24, so it is what it is. But yeah, I think that's up there. And of course, Infernal Hulk is in the mix for me. And I'm curious to see how this throwdown is going to go. But moving on, we had the release of Bleeding Hearts, which was very well received. People talking about this one. The aftermarket, of course, people are going to eBay, and you're seeing this going for a lot more. Well, I want to say double to triple the cover price. Some sales on the triple side, which kind of blew me away that fast. But issue number 2 here, we have the cover B. Now, this is something I just don't grasp. Mouse pokes golf ball through hole in head, aka poke cover depiction by Alex Ekman Lawn. I don't get the mouse thing. This one went right over my head.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah. Any idea what that in is pointing out to chat? Help me out because I got no idea what that reference is.
I have no idea either.
All I do know is it is a wonderful cover. I like this. It's a really neat cover. Issue 1 was great. So I'm picking this up just for the sake of the read. Was that the character's name?
Wow. That's a pretty intense there, and the pretty intense name.
Yeah.
That's like those Spanish people that they have like one family name after every person in the family. It's like they have like 15 names. You're like, okay. Jesus. I'll call you George.
Yeah. Again, over my head completely. But yeah.
I didn't read the first issue, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. But anyways, moving on from that. Yeah, poke for short. Oh. Emperor Aquaman, issue 15. This one being the cover C. Eom doing Eom things. I'm loving Eom's work. Now, of course, he gives us a little bit of a thirst trap here. And, well, if you are a little thirsty, he's got stuff there to quench you.
Where's Cliff?
Yeah. He's somewhere. But, yeah, man. Nice cover. Obviously, yeah. I've been enjoying all of Eom's covers. The thirst trap is totally there.
Yeah.
And yeah, pretty cool.
Aqua Cake. That's a pretty good one.
Aqua Cake for sure. Yeah. I love how the chat's already asking for Cliff. But yeah, Eom, like I said, wonderful work.
100%.
So there you go. Now we're back in our territory here. We've got Tigress Island, number 1. This one being the cover C. Now, this is the not safe for work polybagged variant by Luana Vecchio. A group of down on their luck actresses are kidnapped to an island prison run by a sadistic female warden. Now, yes, you could see some black dots there because, again, this is not safe for work and we got to keep it a little, I think PG-13 is where we could put ourselves here. But yeah.
You have that Sweeney gift. There's no PG-13 anymore.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Shout out to Guy Forge in the house, man. Appreciate you being here. Lefteros is saying that this series is on my radar. I'm married. I'm a married hetero man, but cake is cake. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, not safe for work, polybagged right here for this one. I'm kind of curious more about the read, to be honest with you, because it kind of sounds wild.
Yeah. And these are the kind of books that get slapped on all the time. And we'll see that with a couple. Well, the one that you showed before was one of them, right?
Yeah.
And there's another big one, Dork, right? So it's like, you never know. You really never know.
Again, a group of down on their luck actresses are kidnapped to an island.
You never know. Sure.
I'm gonna read this. I'm curious. I'm gonna give the first issue a read.
But then there's some other series that are really good that just don't get any love.
Yeah.
Like Nice House on the Lake is great, right? But it went up and then it came back down, right?
It got the love. But yeah,
at the beginning, yeah.
No, on that end, yeah, you're right. It did come down afterwards. But this one, I'm curious. I'm gonna pick it up. I just want to see what this read's gonna be about. These are the type of covers that ruin me every single week on pre-orders. Because
but Malieve in general just ruins you. Anytime this guy's on a cover, it's like.
But there's a few of these types of covers that are gonna ruin me this week because man, we've got this Malieve one for Sorcerer Supreme issue number 4. Just when you think you did your pre-orders and you're like, yep, this is what I want to get, and that's it. Then you see all these covers, man, that are just amazing. And
there's another one this week too that's pretty fire too. So
I'm picking up this Malieve, dude. The Malieve is nice,
100%.
But there's also another cover. It's not a Malieve one. There's another one though that, for the sake of cover, is the only reason why I'm picking it up, and it's this one right here, the Jeff DeCal.
DeCal, yeah, this is beauty.
Supergirl issue number 11 here for this one. First appearance of Rust and Cut. Reintroduction of Black Flame. I don't even care about any of that, to be honest with you, just because the Jeff DeCal cover is
But
so
Supergirls
good.
has had a lot of really really good covers.
Yeah. Dude,
That
I want this so bad.
yeah, this is great.
Yep. So for me, this is a cover grab this week, and so is the Sorcerer Supreme issue number 4. Both of these are stunning covers, and
100%.
yeah, must grabs for myself. Now moving on.
Transformers.
Yes, we've got Transformers issue 30, and this one here gives us the Invincible Month variant. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, I was talking about it about 2 weeks ago. We're getting Invincible covers that are crossing over with multiple titles over at Image, of course.
Yeah.
And here we've got Invincible and Robot versus Soundwave and Rumble. This one being a Josh Cassara cover. Really cool.
Yeah.
Out of all the bunch, it's not my favorite, but I
But
just
it's up there.
it's awesome. It's just
Yeah.
an awesome cover.
It's kind of hard to beat that one. That's by far the best one.
Which
But
one?
this one's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. There's a lot of good ones, and we'll talk more as you'll see as we continue through this list. Ultimates issue 22. This one here being an Inya Kali cover.
What cover?
I gotta say, it's probably one of my favorite covers on FOC this week. I know you guys are probably thinking I'm crazy because there's a lot of good ones, and it's up there. It's in my top 5 for sure.
It's great.
Yeah, it's so well done. You have Ultimate Bucky, Red Skull, and dude, the flame burning the page
Right.
like right down the middle, and you can see both sides right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's amazing.
well done. Like this, I think it's fire, literally, and I'm gonna pick this one up. Too good. It's just too
100%.
good. Yeah. But moving on from that, this is a sneaky one. Okay, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why I think this one's a sneaky one. You got DC AEW issue number 2. Now, you guys know I'm a wrestling fan, and I swear to God, I'm not being biased. But here you've got the cover C. It's Wonder Woman versus Tony Storm. The cover depiction by Jan Galang. I think I said that right. Now, first DC Comics published by Jan Galang. I did get that.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, look, Wonder Woman versus Tony Storm isn't exactly what's happening here. It looks more like they're tag teaming whoever that person is on the floor.
That's right.
You could see you've got Wonder Woman pretty much with that person tied up in the lasso, and then you've got Tony Storm with I thought when I saw the image in small was like a half crab, but no, that's not the case.
No,
looks like some calf crusher. I have
it's
no
the
idea.
Kurt Angle lock.
The ankle lock. No. But yeah, no, I really like this cover, man, and I think I love Tony Storm. She's timeless. And
Yeah, she's timeless. That's right.
Yeah, I love this cover. The fact that this is Galang's first DC Comics published book, I think that's cool as well. Nice little touch. But I think the cover is well done, and I personally like this one. So this is a pickup for me this week. Moving on from this, though, Mark Spears brings us Midnight Man #1. That's right, guys. Now, obviously, Mark Spears is very known for the monster stuff. Everybody knows that. But here we're getting a first appearance and cover of Midnight Man, first appearance of Dead End, the one-shot set in the Mark Spears Monsters universe. But it seems like it's a little more superhero-ish, to say the least. What
this
we get
cover
here,
is so good.
yeah, here we've got the
So
cover
good.
F, and I believe the character's name is going to be Dead End because, as you can see here on the cover, with what's on the floor on the sign there, there's a lot of blood splatter, so it's about to get wild. I love Mark Spears stuff; it's really good, but it's a one shot, like I said, so you got nothing to lose here with that. What I do find cool, though, if you guys are into ratios, check this out. The 1 in 50 incentive here seems to have kind of like a Punisher and Hulk Easter egg. As you can see at the arcade, you got like some zombified Hulk taking place. And then standing by the arcade, it looks like you've got what seems to be the Punisher.
on top of the Hulk.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. I thought he was standing next to the arcade. I was like, what?
No, no.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, on top.
Yeah, it does
Now,
look like that.
now, what's really neat is I'm really happy to see this, and I'll explain to you guys why. Because when we had Mark Spears on the show for the top 10 back in October on Cover Price, after the show we chatted a bit, and well, way more than a bit, but we chatted, and one thing he told us was that one character he really wishes he could always, he's always like, if he could ever have a chance to draw, was Hulk
Oh shit. Okay.
and Spider-Man. Now,
Okay.
obviously, he's yet to do that at Marvel, and hopefully that ends up happening at some point in time, because you can see right there. I think he would have a lot of fun with Hulk covers. I think Mark Spears would be kind of fitting for that. But here, he gets to do this as an Easter egg, and knowing that this is something that he has, wanted for the longest time, especially again, it's not via Marvel, but it's a cool Easter egg, and it's nice to see. It's kind of making me want to see more. And I would love to see Mark Spears do some covers on a Hulk title.
100%. How can you go wrong with that? You absolutely can't.
Yeah, it's really, really
Imagine on this run of like the Hulk series. I know there's only 5 issues left, but it's pure right up his alley.
Hey man, look, if they're ending Infernal Hulk, Infernal Hulk is where he should have been.
Yeah,
Like, he
exactly,
should have been
100%.
doing some
Yeah.
Infernal Hulk stuff.
Yeah.
I think so, but it's okay. I mean, there's tons of Hulk titles to come. Apparently, as of issue 10, Infernal Hulk ends, so we'll see what happens.
Give him the last one, issue 10.
Yeah, let's do one. Let's do one. I'd love to see it, man. But yeah,
100%.
cool little Easter egg there. Moving on though, guys, we go to second prints with the Absolute Universe. Of course, we've got Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 12 going to a second printing. This one here by Ricky Yagawa. First cameo appearance of Absolute Zatanna and members of the Absolute Suicide Squad. We all remember the hype when that came out, and beautiful cover. Just a really nice cover.
Very simple. Love it.
I dig second prints that give us, later prints, new covers. I like that.
Who doesn't? There's enough artists where you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, I dig. So pretty cool. And speaking second prints, guys, one of my favorite covers. Again,
this has to be the cover of the week.
It's one of. It's my top three. Top three. Absolute Batman Arkham Special number 1, cover A. First appearance of Absolute Deathstroke, second printing here. Man, Derek Chu, dude, just crushed this cover. I remember I saw it
when he hits. It's like a home run. It's like all the time.
I saw it at the beginning of the week, man, and I shared it to my story on Instagram.
It gets better every time.
And I was like, dude, need this. I just need this cover. Derek Chu crushed it. It's so good, and I'm totally gonna pick up this one. Don't get me wrong, I like the Wonder Woman one, but this one just
I love this one too. And I'm a huge Deathstroke fan, so I'm so excited to see the Absolute version of Deathstroke.
Yeah, well, dude, we get him in the issue, but like we're gonna see way more.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly.
Yeah, but anyways, moving on from this. If we're going to talk Absolute Batman, guys, Absolute Batman book. Issue 18.
Buy this book.
Yeah, cover A. I mean, by now, everybody is very well aware, I want to say, when it comes to the Absolute Universe. But
if you have to buy one book, sorry to cut you off, you have to buy one book this week, I think this is the book you buy.
Yeah, because apparently we're getting
back and everything else, right? So this has the biggest upside, I believe.
Yeah. First full team appearance of the Court of Owls, Absolute Court of Owls. Sorry, God forbid I forget to say Absolute. But look, we'll see how this plays out, because we know issue 17 is obviously here. And just to give you guys a little bit of a spoiler, at the end of issue 17, we get to the whole cameo thing, right?
Yeah,
Um, Now, who knows how people might react to that? But here, as you could see, this is actually the issue 17 where you're gonna see pretty much that cameo of the Court of Owls. So make of it what you will. But that being said, it goes without saying that the first full is going to be in issue 18. So definitely one to pick up. We all know that the Court of Owls was so well received, man.
in the original series.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see how they're going to play out the Court of Owls here with issue 18. So this one is, I don't want to say on my radar. It's a no brainer. I am ordering it. And then you've got this 1 in 25 incentive.
Yeah, it's great.
I know that we see a little bit of a typo, so shout out to Lefteros. He actually sent me a corrected version, and I didn't have time to upload it. But Absolute Batman and Absolute Joker cover depiction by Carmine Di Giandomenico.
Oh, there
Giandomenico.
you go. Gian Domenico.
Yeah, and you can see obviously the reflection within the cape there
Yeah,
of Batman, which
okay.
is, yeah, it's really really cool. I like that.
Yeah, this is very cool.
Yep. But that being said, we now need to talk about Dork because Dork issue number 2 is on FOC this week, and with the cover A, guys, we saw the success of issue number 1. I'm already seeing the second printing now starting to make some movement on the secondary market, and it's very interesting to see. But
It's crazy how people don't know what FOC is, right?
this is why I'm trying to encourage everybody. Make sure you pick this up now while it's at the cheapest that you can possibly get it as,
100%.
a collector. With the second issue, first issue was so well received, and I think this issue is not going to follow the same numbers as the first one.
But it
Well,
can still creep up there.
yeah, look,
I just think shops and everyone else are going to be ready for it. So it's like they're going to get their orders in, right? So I don't think it's going to hit like those numbers the number one is doing 100%, but it can maybe hit 10-15 bucks.
It's gonna go without saying that, yeah, it's gonna go for double the cover price. I think it will.
Yeah.
But man, I really, really, really enjoyed the first read, and I'm excited to see where this story's gonna go. Lefteros said that he read the first 3 issues, and he loved it, like absolutely loved it. So as you can see, he's saying great things. I'm hearing other people saying great things as well. I really enjoyed issue number 1, so I'm totally going to pick up issue number 2. I don't even care about the numbers on the aftermarket and what's happening there. For the sake of read, I'm picking this one up, but you already know, don't be surprised if this goes for double cover price immediately out the gate. And then, of course,
Yeah.
I was talking about the Invincible
this
crossovers. Yeah, the Invincible crossover as well. Here, as you can see, we have Alan the Alien and Dork cover depiction by Brett Bean. Really cool.
This one's a good one.
I dig this. Yeah. So picking up both. I'm gonna go with both. I think this one
You
is
cannot go wrong with that one.
Lefteros is saying I'm about that Alien, Alan the Alien crossover cover for this one. It's really cool, man.
Because the cover A is going to be the most, if you're in terms of all the variants, right? Cover A is going to be the most heavily ordered one, but these B and C covers, man, they might be very, very sought after later on.
Yeah, we shall see. But I know one thing: I'm not going to skip pre-ordering this. This one is going into my pre-order guaranteed. But guys, those were the FOC selections of the week. Like I said, support our brother Lefteros. Go and check him out over on Instagram at Lefteros. And of course, if you want to order any of these books, you've got Comic Nation in the US. So they give you 15% off every single week. Get an additional 5 by using discount code Black Crown. ComicLegion.ca has us covered in Canada, and we've got 20% off every single week, given to us no matter what. But if it's your first order, get an additional 5% off by using discount code Enlist. The Discord is where we're chatting nonstop, man. Constant updates, and majority of you here in the chat are already on that Discord. But if you're new to the channel, hit up Lefteros, man. Just message him, and he's probably one of the most active people I know when it comes to like social medias and just like in general, bro. That guy's always reachable. He's the complete opposite of me. So shout out to Lefteros. Hit him up at Lefteros, and he'll happily allow you guys to come and hang out, man. It's just a great time to geek out, and I look forward to that every single day, man.
I'm surprised they didn't have any the DC what do you call it? Those $1 books that they put up.
Oh yeah, like those image first and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. The sampler books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had some Lobo, Batwoman, Terminator stuff. DC. Yeah. I'm ordering some of those.
I'm gonna put it out there. I have no idea what happened to me the second we started to get into FOC. My throat went so dry. I have no idea.
It's the season. You're in your basement. It's the season.
Jesus, man! Like
you get super hot and then like super cold, right? It was like 7 degrees and then like -13.
Why you gotta make it sound like I'm having menopause? Like I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened, and it's still there. But so excuse me, guys. I apologize for that. But somebody is waiting in the back. You know, it's been a rough week for him. So let's be nice. Let's be nice, guys. This is Steve. That's what's up. Let's go. Stevie boy, what's up?
What's going on?
Not much, man. Like I said, you know, I know it was a rough week. We won't talk about it too much.
No,
How you feeling?
We could talk about it. I slept the same if they won or if they lost, so I'm good.
You're proud of your team, no matter.
I'm proud of my team. Nobody expected us to be there, so you know what? I had a nice little argument with Chia that night. It was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me one bit.
I will say, I think it's possible Drake may does his career without winning a Super Bowl.
It all depends if they change their offensive line. Anyway, we'll go into that, and
there was no Mahomes. There was no Mahomes. There was no Lamar. There was no Joe Burrow. You didn't face Allen. It's tough though. Like it was like all handed to you, but Seattle's just that good.
They played a stellar game. That defense was incredible. Anyway, yeah.
That defense, yeah, that's what it came down to, their defense.
But all right, back to comics, Steve.
Yeah.
Let's go back to comics, man. Where did we leave off? I feel like we had been talking MCU stuff. You were watching Loki. You caught up on all the TV shows. You're done now.
Oh shit. Season 1 and 2 of Loki?
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay.
But he's done. Have you done Secret Invasion?
No.
Thank Lord. I can't wait to see your reaction when you do that. On TV side, man, have you TV, movies, whatever? Have you dived into anything else, or where do we stand right now?
Now I'm watching The Boys.
Oh, so good.
Oh baby,
I fucking love The Boys.
I've been having a rough time. I'm only on season 1.
Okay,
but it's because I've been watching late and
it's hard with the kids.
You know, hell week at work, so I'm falling asleep. So I've been trying to catch up. I'll rewatch what the TV was watching me. So you know,
yeah, that sucks.
I'm getting through it, but I love it. It's
season really 2, episode 1 is what goated it for me. When you get there, you will know why.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's goated because of that one episode.
Well, I'll be honest, man.
It was fire, but that episode was the minute I'm like, I will watch this show if it runs for 40 seasons.
Yeah, dude.
It's so good, that episode.
It's gonna pick up. The first couple of episodes, especially if you've not read The Boys or anything, you're kind of
I haven't.
Yeah, you must be like trying to embrace all of these characters. What is going on? You have no idea, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
So it's kind of cool. Again, you go into this blind, kind of like you did with a lot of stuff like MCU, etc. Right?
Everything.
So, yeah, literally.
Everything.
You dove into all of the movies and the shows before the comics. So it's gonna, again, it's always fun to see your reaction once you do finally catch up on comics. But speaking comics, man, how have you been doing on the comic side? I know like the last 2 weeks, I see you in a lot of chats, man. You're very active with purchases.
Oh yeah.
What have you been doing? Buying, reading, etc.
I've been buying a lot. I think I'm three full, three, yeah, 1, 2, 3 short boxes. They're full.
Yes,
I've
love
been
for
buying a
comic
lot.
stores. The
I've been
prostate.
buying a lot. Reading, I've been, it took a little bit of a backseat for now. Now I'm reading Nice House on the Lake.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
which I'm enjoying. Honestly, anything Tinian he does, I love it. So for me, I'm enjoying it,
The
but mostly collecting.
the irony that like Pacino was just saying earlier, how like that series came in so hot, and then a
Yeah,
lot of people just stopped talking about it.
It's really good.
It's so good, especially those first like 10 issues. So good.
Yeah.
It was like Department of Truth. You started that?
I finished it.
So
Yeah,
good.
long time ago.
That was one of the first series I read.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Derek is saying, fun story. I bought 1 to 24 of the boys in 2016 in the dollar bins. All mints sold them in 21. Oh my god.
Crazy.
I could only imagine how much profit he made, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He bought in at $24 technically
Yeah,
for that.
bought in at $24. That's right.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Big score. Big score.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, tell us what else. What have you picked up? Do you want to show off a haul tonight?
I don't have the haul. If you want to just pull up my Instagram, I have my latest hauls there.
Sure, we'll run it in the background.
More than that, I have buddies hitting me up. Oh, I need to get a copy of Dork because I didn't listen. So now I'm trying to find them a freaking book and I can't because I'm not giving them mine because this time I listened and I picked up a book.
Yep.
So that's I've recruited a few other people now that are dabbling in the whatnot world. So that's pretty fun.
It's awesome to see how you've gone from like the noob to like now you're bringing in people.
I'm bringing people in. Yeah,
that's funny, man. That is awesome.
yeah.
That is pretty funny, actually.
Yeah,
Hey,
literally.
you know what? What happened this week is I was at work and I was talking to Frank, one of my friends. He's in the chats, and so whatever, we're just looking at whatnot and whatever, talking about what shows are coming up. And one of my other buddies that works at us, Chris, he's like, "Oh, what is that? Let me see." And then he got the bug, and then he spent $50 with Ramen on Friday night.
Jeez.
So it was pretty fun. It's funny to see them get all excited about books and buying
Yeah,
stuff
speaking
on
of
whatnot.
speaking of whatnot, I went on a whatnot stream. This guy just had all kinds of Sonic books, all kinds. And I started bidding winning some good books at $7 a piece. And then the whales found it, and these guys were just overbidding on all kinds of books. But I managed to grab 3 or 4 good books. So I was really happy there. Sometimes you win on the whatnot, right? And when those whales,
sometimes you win and sometimes you don't.
It's because it's super hard to find these books. And then like I was gonna go after like the first Super Scourge, and it was like, I went up to $40, which was still a very good buy. But I'm like, I think I can find that at $40, like in the raw. Someone doesn't know what it is, but it's, man, when I was picking up those ones at $7, I was so happy.
I totally missed this post, Steve. I am so sorry.
Oh my god, who cares? Oh my
You
god,
can't have a collection without X-Men.
Oh my god, but those
all these
ones,
number ones,
they're all connecting, and I got them for under $12.
That's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
It was I think the most I paid for was the Magneto that I have behind me there. I think I paid that one $6, and then I got the rest.
Have you read?
No, it's good. I'm getting a lot of new books, a lot of stuff that I like.
Have you read Lost Fantasy yet?
No, not yet.
Or Mimage?
Oh, you would enjoy that.
That's a very good series.
I want to finish Nice House on the Lake, and then I want to read the Nice House by the Sea. I think it is.
Sea.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna jump into Lost Fantasy.
In this haul of yours, I know
you like Exquisite Corpses, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're gonna like Lost Fantasy.
Yeah.
In that last haul of yours, I noticed doubles. Intentional or no?
Not really, but there's the night fight. The night fight, I figured that if there's a first appearance, maybe I'll get two. Eventually, if it pops off, I'll steal it. No, not the DCKO. Then the night fight.
I saw. You're picking up some Batman.
Oh yeah, that's all from Armin. Yeah, when he has his Batman sales, I jump on them.
Yeah, Yeah. Now I remember
Oh,
this.
some of these exclusives. Yeah.
Yeah,
Love that something is killing the
these-
children.
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm picking up some. I'm getting some good pickups, so I'm
Is
happy
there
with this.
is there anything right now that you're like kind of looking at, like, you've come into the hobby now and you like, here, look, I'm just gonna pull this up. I tend to see a lot of Batman stuff
Yeah.
in your halls,
Yeah.
as you guys can see, but
Mhm.
then I see you like picking up other titles that can range from like indie books, most random, like now you're on Rockefellers, which is amazing, by the
Yeah,
way. I'm happy to see that in
it's
your collection.
incredible.
X-Men, which is, again, totally different.
Mm.
Spider-Man, obviously we go back into the 90s with that one. Um, is there anything that,
See,
like,
pause that.
right?
Go back to that one. I was so disappointed with that book.
Which one?
Do you remember when we spoke about that Batgirl?
Yeah.
And I said I really hope it's not going to be a muted pink, and it's a freaking muted pink. It's not
No,
as bright as I would wanted it.
I still didn't pick
We
up
had
my
so-
copy.
It's not as bright as I would hoped.
See, look, even
I
the
love
back
it. It's a nice book, but sorry.
I said, look, even back issues, like, you're picking up some like X-Men 1, Jim Lee's,
Yeah,
and all
Jim
kinds
Lee's,
of
yeah.
stuff. What
Yeah.
like, what catches your eye? Like, what example, like, what is it right now? Like, if I threw up
If
a
there's
book for Steve on Whatnot that I know he's gonna want to buy, what would it be?
if there's Joker on it or Gambit, I'm buying it.
Gambit,
Guaranteed.
really?
Yeah. But even like when I was young watching X-Men, Gambit was always my favorite. So
I can,
anytime I see Gambit, I'm gonna buy it. If I see Joker, I'm gonna buy it. And now I'm starting to collect Doom books. Just when December comes along, I feel like all Doom books are gonna pop off. So I'm getting ahead of myself now.
That's
yeah,
not, it's starting to swerve the market, bro.
it's cool. I like seeing the way
He's growing up. A little tear coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like seeing the way his
Yeah.
his thought process is here. I'm shocked to see minimal Star Wars. There's a Jar Jar Binks, and that's it.
I did get the Jar Jar, yeah, but it's because I can't pass that up. But no, like I said it before, Star Wars books, they're good, cool, but it's not what I'm collecting. As much as I love Star Wars, I have other stuff. For Star Wars, I have all my movies. I have my Star Wars tattoos on me. Like,
Yeah,
I have my. It's what it is. I'm not a huge collector of Star Wars comics, but I will get some.
yeah,
You have to go back to the older ones.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, but see, that's it.
Definitely-
Another thing, it's
No,
the
go ahead.
older comics for me. They don't do it for me.
Really?
Not right now. I'm not into that right now. I have like my friends too. Like they only want to buy vintage, but right now, I don't know enough to go buy vintage.
Not even
And I don't want to
vintage,
just
even
start
that-
trying to buy.
So
Even
hold on.
The Dark Horse stuff was pretty good too, though.
But I have to ask this question. Are
Mhm.
you finding yourself now, like where you're at with collecting, more into modern than you are anything like, let's say, Silver Age or anything like
Yeah,
the earlier years of just comics in general, like 90s?
for sure.
Because you have 90s X-Men in there, but then we go
I do.
80s, 70s. Is that an interest to you, or is it mostly modern right now?
Right now it's mostly modern because I'm more in tune with what's going on. At least for now, like I'm paying attention and I'm seeing what the new books are, and I'm trying to catch up. But to start buying old books, I don't know what's worth a lot. I don't know what's good. I'm not gonna start putting myself into like a situation where I'm gonna overspend for stuff and I ended up getting a dud or whatever. So I'm gonna put it on the back burner for now until I get more experience and I know what I'm talking about. Then maybe
fair.
I'll start buying vintage.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, because like if you're a Batman fan, you have to have a Batman McFarlane.
yeah, dude. I've
Yeah.
been wanting
But
one.
I'll get there. I'll get
had
there.
it for
I just
Fred.
I don't want to overdo it either.
No,
I don't want
for
to burn
sure.
myself out. I want to, now I'm doing what I have to. I'm getting
Yeah,
what I
Lord-
like. And that's what
Lord of-
everybody's been telling me. So
Lord of Brooklyn's not wrong. How
He's not wrong.
if you sold that dork right now, you paid
can
for
get
this
it.
entire haul.
yeah,
Literally.
I'm gonna hold on to it for a bit.
So we'll
Yeah.
leave that as the last question, man. Would you
Yeah.
started now to consider, you have 3 short boxes, the flipping
Mhm.
game. Would you get into buying a book on a low and selling at the high so that you can make some coin to maybe buy more books? Is that something that you're starting to consider?
Yes. Am I ready for it? No, because I'm not ready. Right now, I only buy one copy of every book, and then you see
I saw
sometimes I'll
2
buy
there.
them
Don't lie to
double.
me.
Don't
We
lie
saw
to me.
2.
Not those are some of them were mistakes. Like the DCKOs, I didn't remember that I bought it, and then I bought it again, and I'm like, fuck, I spent
I
money
do
for
that
nothing.
too. I'm not gonna
Whatever.
lie, dude.
We still do that all the time.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
there's
until
many books
you could see.
I buy multiples intentionally on some titles,
Mm,
but then like I forget I have this in my back issue and I might buy a double or a triple. Like
yeah,
some Snyderman, man, shout out to him. He sold me a Rocco's Modern Life #1. And like,
Love
do
that
I
book.
need a second copy? No, but I want
Will
it.
you take it? I will take it.
Yeah, I want it.
I
Exactly.
will take it.
yeah. No, but
That's a
it's
great
once
book,
I
though.
figured out that you could check your video receipts on whatnot. Now it's happening less because
Yeah.
I'll go back. Cause half the time
That's
I'm
right.
buying something, I'm like, shit, what did I just buy? I don't even
That
remember.
was
And I
a
have to,
good
and I
feature,
go
actually.
back.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it's a
It's
good feature to have, so you don't do it again. But
That's right.
eventually, maybe I will start flipping to get bigger books.
That's
I'll
always
get
good
there
to have.
eventually, maybe.
Well, it's
Yeah.
you're selling some of that, some of your knowledge of the hobby, and having friends like us, right, to go out and get
Yeah.
PC books. That's what it's
Mm.
all about. It's all about getting those
No,
PC
definitely.
books.
Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to complete runs. I have a lot of series that are like I'm missing 3 or 4 issues, so I feel like
Yeah.
that's going to be the route that I'm going to go first, and then eventually I'm going to start doubling down.
Well, let's hope you don't start collecting Amazing Spider-Man or
You're
like
done if you're Amazing Spider-Man.
Game
No,
You're
no,
done. Game over.
no.
But you know what? The flipping thing, dude.
Even Batman's so crazy. Batman.
I don't knock the flipping thing whatsoever. To each their own, guys. If you can make money, enjoying your hobby and then buying into again more
It's
comics, whatever. Nothing
it's
wrong
not
with
it's not the fact. If you had a tip today and someone told you buy this stock, it's gonna double up tomorrow, would you go
Of
and go
course.
buy that stock?
Of course.
Exactly. So
But
if
how
you
many
take the
times were you
risk,
told that?
Yeah.
you take that risk, you should reap the rewards also, right?
Yeah. The
Absolutely.
moral of the story is listen to Lefteros. He knows what he's talking about.
He
Yeah.
definitely knows what he's talking about.
That's the moral of the story.
That is definitely a good point. But again, I know for a fact I would happily sell my entire collection for just my one copy of Amazing Fantasy 15, and I'm happy. I can call it quits.
Mm.
That's fair.
That's me. But I also know I would restart collecting again just because, like I'll be like, oh, that Linkin Park medal, I want it again.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
I would want to pick up the most random stuff. So,
Yeah.
how's that book like in your hand right now?
I haven't, dude. There's a
He sleeps with
pile. There's a pile. So Steve, you both have seen my room. There's a pile of comics sitting right in front of me that I don't even know what's here. To be
I
honest,
have a pile of books that are yours right here.
keep them because I got no more space. So hang on for now, and we'll figure that out. But yeah, man, it's awesome to catch up, Steve. Obviously we've got some market report to get into, so we're gonna let you go. But man, before you go, anything you want to say to the peoples?
Buy smart. I don't know. Everybody
Listen
enjoy
to
your week.
Lefteros, he'll
Whatever.
cover
Listen to Lefteros. That's it. Don't listen to Chia. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He started weak, but he finished strong with some
He did.
hard
He
facts.
did.
So thank you, Steve, man. I appreciate you, bro. And we'll catch you again next week, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace.
No, bro.
Peace. That was Steve. Yeah, that was Steve. That was Steve.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, it was. I meant to play the video, but I didn't. But yes, let's get into obviously the market report. Before we do, guys, I want to just say something very quick. I want to thank everybody because, as you know, I passed 1,000 subscribers, and I'm actually going to do my giveaway show very soon. One thing I do want to say though, when it comes to the giveaways, please remember these books are free, man. we're doing this. I don't make a penny. Apparently now I might, because after 1,000 subscribers I get like 0.000000003 cents per view.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so
We're living large.
yeah, of course, bro. Could barely buy a coffee at the end of the month, but
That free coffee, bro.
yeah. But besides the point, the books will get to you. I know some of you prefer drop-offs, whether it be at Comic Legion, whether it be whatever. Don't worry, man. I'm not one of those people that's gonna like keep the book or anything. It's coming to you. But the reason why I'm putting this out there is because it might take place next Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to prep for an entire show for next week. I'll be honest with you. One of my cousins passed away, and the funeral is actually gonna be next Sunday. So there might not even be a show. If there is a show, it's gonna be the giveaway. Okay. So yeah. Well, thank you. We'll celebrate. And yeah, so keep an eye out for that. I just wanted to put it out there because I know that some people remembered that I had said once I hit 1,000, we'll do the giveaway. It's gonna probably be next Sunday. Okay. So that being said, let's get into the market report. Pacino, you ready?
Let's do it.
Vamos. Market report. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I love doing this, dude. Market report, we get to look at books that sold on the aftermarket within the last week. Now, there's quite a few good ones. Some didn't make the list. I actually dropped some in the Discord, in the chat, letting you guys see some of those books that didn't make tonight's cut. But still, those sales did take place, and I found them to be rather interesting. Now, market report, we're looking at multiple lists, whether it be House of Stein, CBSI, Key Collector, Cover Price, looking at sales over on Go Collect to check, how much are these books really selling for? eBay, all of the jazz. But what's most important here, man, for me is the Baker Shakers. Michael Baker hits me up every single week in the DMs, every single day, lets me know about books selling in the aftermarket. And tonight's show is filled with Baker Shakers. Yeah, I would say probably 80% is Baker Shakers tonight. So with that, let's get into it. Now, actually, wait, time out. I also want to remind everybody that there's no particular order to this list. No, none whatsoever. It's not a top 10. It is not a what if. No, it's just sales that took place in books we found to be really cool. So let's talk about the first one. First book we've got is a Red Hood, The Lost Days, #1. And this one takes us back to 2010. This cover by Matina. It's a 1:25 ratio cover. Now, there's 54 CGC 9.8s on the census for this and a 9.8. Just sold for $400. It is a Baker Shaker this week. Love the cover.
100%.
I really liked this read back when I had read this, and I was telling you how I remember vaguely some of the things that took place. Obviously, with his resurrection and everything, Ra's al Ghul, and then you had Talia al Ghul in this run, which he ended up having like kind of like a fling with by the end of this, which whatever. But yeah, man, it was a 5 or I think it was a 6-issue mini.
Yeah,
it was 6.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, and in the last issues there was so much going on. Like it
started a bit like slow, and then it ramped up, man. I remember reading this series.
Yeah, and like he had the opportunity to kill the Joker, and didn't do so. So, but yeah, great book and a great cover. Like I said, it was an enjoyable read. Nothing.
I think it was even on the cover where he's like about to kill the Joker on one of the covers, if I remember, like 5 maybe.
Yeah, you might be right. Or no, I think it's 6.
It's 5 or 6. It could be 100%. But I remember there was a cover.
Yeah, but anyways, man, crazy cover, dude. I love this one.
Yeah,
and this took me back when I saw this on the list. I was like, man, way to go, Baker. Thank you for bringing this up because I totally forgot about this.
I'm a huge Red Hood. In terms of DC characters, Red Hood is my #1 guy.
Yeah.
I love the Red Hood. I love And it's this. I remember reading this. Such a good. And I even forgot about this Matina cover. I totally forgot because it's not like any of the other covers, right?
Yeah.
The other covers are a bit more like cartoonish kind of a thing, and then this Matina just blows you out of the water. What a cover.
Yeah, chat. I'm only catching the condolences now. Thank you so much, man. Means a lot. But yeah, dude, what a wicked cover, and very, very cool sale to see take place. Red Hood: The Lost Days, number 1, CGC 98 of this one, $400. Moving on, we go to Megaton, number 1. This one takes us to 1983, first professional work of Eric Larson. There's 22 98s on the census for this one. CGC 98 selling for $411. Obviously, we get the first appearance of Megaton on this one, but you know, I love these types of books, and I try to pick up such books for my collection when it
They're
comes
classics.
to first artwork. Like, dude, I just picked up the Terminator.
Oh shit, you did?
Yeah, the first Alex Ross.
Yeah, the first Alex Ross.
And dude, I got it for like dirt cheap. And
It's crazy how cheap that book is.
yeah, and I love picking up those types of books. Now, Eric Larson being Eric Larson, this is one that I would love to have in my collection. Cliff is here in the chat. I've said it many times, man. Larson put out such crazy stuff in front of us at Terrificon, and if I had this in my hands, I would have totally got this signed by him.
Yeah, 100%. How can you not?
Yeah. Are you into picking up, let's say, an artist's first cover or first published work or whatever?
It depends. It depends because I've shied away a lot from like the older school buying because I'm trying to narrow down my PC books in a sense. But there's I don't have a favorite artist. That's the thing. Like I can't be like, oh my god, I have to get this guy's like whatever. But like speaking of like a guy's name like Eric Larson. Like if you do come up and find this book for a good price, like you're just for me, you're dumb not to buy it. Like if I see this book and I see it at a great price, like I'm picking it up. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
100%. But I like the first covers. I like the first artworks. I like sometimes a creator's first story. You know what I mean? So it's like they're good buys. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, Sab's
even last arts. I sold remember that book I sold a long box of like random books I got for free. And there was someone's last artwork in there, and they ended up selling for $800 because he came back in 98, never bagged and boarded, just thrown in a box.
Was it Michael Turner?
Oh, was it Michael Turner?
I can't remember.
I don't think it was Michael Turner.
Anyways, but yes, that is definitely something worth having.
You never know. But when I did check it because I checked the prices a year before I sold the long box because it was piling up.
Dave Stevens,
that's the one.
It was Dave Stevens, yeah.
And I was like, oh, look, I looked it up. It was okay, like $20, you know, at the time. I was like, okay, you know what I mean? And then it exploded, man. Especially back in 98.
Yeah, but Sab's Best Trader is saying that they love the old retro style art, and it's obviously clean as hell here. And I agree, man. I think this is just really good. And Cliff was saying that day at Terrificon, man, Larson was just absolutely insane. I don't know what he had that morning, but the guy was pumping out bangers, complete bangers. I love this one, Megaton number 1, the CGC 98, $411. Moving on. Wolverine Volume 3 issue 66. This is where we kick off the old man Logan stuff. We go back to 2008 with this. It's a 1-in-50 ratio by Michael Turner. That's why I asked if it was Turner, because I knew this was coming. 79 CGC 98s on the census for this one, and a 9.8 just sold for $550 Baker Shaker this week as well. I have nothing but love for Michael Turner, man. You've heard me say this time and time again, and I didn't even know about the 1-in-50 for Turner. And let me tell you, dude, this is wild. And then I saw that there was a 1-in-100 as well, which was like a sketch pretty much of this. And dude, this 1 in 50 at $550 is very impressive. And now, like, on my radar, I'm not gonna lie. I saw this. I'm like, dude, this I kind of want this.
Those early 2000s Turner was everywhere though.
Yeah.
So good though. So good.
Yeah, dude. If you want to talk Turner, man, yeah, I can go on forever. But
yeah, he has that many covers that are just like, crazy good. It doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, shout out to Rocksteady, man. Yes, that was a very fun day at Terrificon. The whole weekend was amazing, man. Hopefully we get to live it again. Obviously not this year for myself, but let's hope for next, man. Let's hope for next. You know why I'm not going to Terrificon? Because we're going to the same concert that weekend. We're going to Good Charlotte and Avenged Sevenfold. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be my first concert, by the way.
Yeah, but no,
now it's not.
I hijacked.
We're going to one in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm so throwing you into a mosh pit, dude.
Bro, there's no seats. The whole venue is a mosh pit.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
You know, I've never been there.
Really?
I've never been there.
You've never been to a concert, dude.
I've never been to a concert either.
Guys, we're popping cherries. We're popping cherries.
I already put a request to have the next day off of work.
Yeah, you might need the whole weekend off. But yeah, man, Wolverine Volume 3 issue 66. This Michael Turner CGC 98, $550. Moving on, we go to 1973. I love this cover so much, man. Justice League of America 107.
This is
first appearance of the Freedom Fighters, led by Uncle Sam. As you can see right there, I love what's happening on this. 8 CGC 98s on the census, and a 9.8 just sold for $1,200 US. Cover price daily shaker, highest sale recorded to date. Now you've got so much going on, as you can see. Freedom Fighters, Uncle Sam, why have you summoned us to your Earth to help overcome the Nazis who won World War II? So very, very cool to see this, man. This is yeah, exactly, Chia. It's a classic. It's a classic, and again, there's only 8 9/8s, man. So very, I almost feel like the $1,200 is kind of a bargain.
It's a good buy.
Yeah,
it's a very good buy.
Yeah, I love how the chat's now talking about what their first concerts were. First concert was Kiss before they took off the makeup. Well, yeah,
mine's in 2 weeks, baby.
The taking off the makeup thing was it was a vibe. It was a vibe. I guess I'll leave it at that. Pacino, what's going to be your first concert?
Rise Against.
Rise Against. Yeah, that's why I used it as the song.
And I want to go to Bad Omens the 2 days later, but the tickets are crazy.
My first concert is as Italian as it gets. It was Bon Jovi. Yeah, it was Bon Jovi. I think I've been to Motley Crue more than anybody else. I would say I've seen Motley Crue at least 4 times. Actually, I think Backstreet Boys is up there, guys. Sadly, Backstreet Boys is up there for me. Papa Roach, 3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace is another one I wanted to go to last year. Linkin Park was supposed to be my first concert.
Yeah,
didn't end up going.
Yo, there's 2 people here saying their first concerts was Kiss. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Three
Pearl Jam is another great.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Is your wife a fan? I don't think she is, though. My wife's busting me because she wants to go see Hilary Duff.
No, if I would happily spend the money if it's up close. I'll say that much.
I think so too.
Bullet for my Valentine, Steve, 6 times, bro. That's amazing.
That is amazing, actually.
I do want it that way. Yo, the chat is going off. Bruce Springsteen. That's awesome, bro. Fuck, I love that. Motley Crue Live is insane. Yeah, dude. The one show that blew me away was the Carnival of Sins. Okay, I don't know if you guys ever saw that tour, but my God, that was wild. But yeah, so a lot of people went to Kiss. That's awesome, dude. Love seeing that. But anyways, back to the book. CGC 98 of Justice League of America 107 sold for $1,200. A great book. Like I said, only 8 9/8s on the census. So I'm kind of surprised $1,200 is a very, very
good price.
Yeah, crazy. But let's get into Pacino territory very quickly here. Sonic the Hedgehog 161. We go back to 1993. First cover appearance of a Scourge, anti-Sonic or evil Sonic, if you want
That's
to
right.
say.
Yeah.
498 on the census and a 9.8 sold for $400 US. Cover price
Like-
daily shaker. Again, highest sale recorded to date. Now, Scourge, the character.
Cool character. They basically made him because Shadow got too popular.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
They had no choice.
Yeah. Wow.
Rush, that's another fucking good concert.
Yeah, no kidding, dude.
Skinamarink.
I love it. But anyways, so the character Scourge, basically we had seen earlier in the comics, like issue 11 or something.
That's right.
And in the earlier issues, since then we've never seen again. Now this isn't the first appearance of the character. I guess if you want to go based on first appearances, you could go back to that like issue 11. But then we do see the character in issue 160 here now on the cover. As you could see,
That's right.
it says at the bottom there Scourge, and then it says the evil hedgehog right under. So
that's right. But in 160, we get him by name.
Yeah.
And if you're referring to that 11, he's referred to anti-Sonic.
Exactly. Or anti-Sonic, evil Sonic.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so definitely
I'll be very any Sonic first first cover 9.8 is $400 US minimum. Like they've all been hitting that easy. You'll catch some if you catch a nice deal, 300 and stuff, but it's locked in. And Shadow is the best character in the Sonic universe.
Derek knows me too well. Tom Jones and Arcade Fire were two of the best. Tom Jones, hell yeah. But
Tom Jones is great. Honestly, Tom Jones is fucking badass.
It's not unusual. Sonic the Hedgehog 161 CGC 98 $400, and we got so carried away with the music stuff, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind. So sticking again in Pacino territory here, Dragon Ball Z Part 4 issue number 8.
It's weird how they did the Dragon Ball fucking series.
It is, but
they basically took the manga and chopped it up into like parts, and then each part had 12. I actually have this book.
You have this. So 2001 Viz Media Formula 1 cover. 10 CGC 96s on the census. There's 28 total, and a CGC 96 sold for $375. Cover price daily shaker. What I love about this is the fact that, like, you see Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, you've got Marlboro. You've got
the Honda
at the forefront.
Yeah. But that's what it was. If you remember old school Formula 1, and I'm a huge Formula 1. Like I go almost every year to the Formula 1, and I used to make fun of my brother for liking Formula 1. Now I've gone through the rabbit hole. I love it. And then a Legionnaire actually messaged me. He's like, "Oh, bro, you like this book?" I'm like, pick it up. And he actually gave it to me like at the sticker price he got at the store. Like, and he knew that it was like worth more than that for sure. And he's like, "Bro, I'll do you a solid." I think he picked up like 20 Dragon Ball issues for me.
Yeah, that's amazing. You got very lucky because, man, some of these, as you can see, are a little harder to find.
But very hard to find.
But this 9.6 of Dragon Ball Z Part 4, issue number 8, sold for $375. And that's, no, it's not Schumacher, man.
That's not.
It is not Schumacher.
It's funny how they put the kid in.
We all love Michael Schumacher. Come on.
That's not even his wife.
Yeah, I like how people say books won't hold their value later on the road. These books are examples that books do hold value. Absolutely. I mean, it's
the print run though. That's so low. Like, who was ordering like these Viz Media books from like early 2000s? You know what I mean? It's like a lot of these were also promotional in like poly bags and stuff like that.
For sure, but I mean that is a comment that can go on forever in conversation, because I mean we could look at current books, modern books, like FOMO, etc. But we'll get into some of that conversation in the hot topics, which I can't wait to talk about. So yeah, let's move on from this one. Moving on, we've got Vampirella: A Scarlet Thirst. Yes, 1993. We were just talking about Dave Stevens.
That name hurts me.
This issue, It collects issues 36, issue 71, 72, 94 to 96, issue 110, all within this. And there's 12 9/8 on the census for this one, and a 9.8 just sold for $525. Dave Stevens, man, dude, this cover is stunning. I know that
Yeah.
you just mentioned how you sold Dave
Yeah.
Stevens' last book, but man, the front is amazing. The back of it is actually really cool, man. You have like it's an all black cover, and then you've got like the Queen of Hearts type thing, and she's there, Vampirella. It's really nice, really nice. I know I'm sounding crazy talking about a back of a book, but the front, dude, Dave Stevens crushed this cover, and just like look at the leg work right there, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at the leg work, dude.
The shading is top notch.
Yeah, dude, everything about this, and you know, I do love Dave Stevens, but again, another Vampirella book here, making the list that I didn't even know existed. So again, shout out to Michael Baker, because this is a gorgeous cover, and when I saw this, I was like, man, I need to put this out there because I don't know, it's really good, really good. Fucking strong ass calves, man. Look at that.
It's got to hold up that cake.
Yep, Vampirella, A Scarlet Thirst, CGC 98, 525. Now, moving on. Spawn 231. Obviously, we're going to talk Spawn when it comes to Michael Baker, and he's hitting us with this 2013 1 in 25 ratio.
Yeah.
Obviously, paying homage to Spider-Man issue number 1. That classic McFarlane. There's 37 9/8 of this one on the census, and a 9.8 just sold for $1,135. The homage to Spider-Man 1 has been done to death, but we still love it when it's done, especially, you know,
correctly.
And you got McFarlane here. You've got, you know, the 1 in 25 ratio behind this.
It's still crazy juice there, man.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah, I think it's crazy.
Yeah, he had sent me another one. I forgot which issue it was.
This almost went for the same price as that 20-cent DC book. And there's 8 on the census.
Which one? You're talking about the Justice League of America.
Crazy. Insane. Spawn fans are Spawn fans. What can I tell you?
So I'm gonna pull it up, man. You brought it up. So here you've got $1,135 for this one, or you can pick up, where is it? Not the Scourge. You could have picked up this one.
Crazy.
Which one you leaning towards?
I take this one.
Yeah.
As much as I do like Spawn, I haven't been reading Spawn, but I do like the movies and the earlier work of Spawn. But it's so hard to pass up that retro, old school, like long-term value. It's still gonna be very good.
Yeah, I agree. Justice League of America all day. But shout out to Baker, who's saying that he picked up his copy of this on Comic Link a few years ago. Great deal compared to this sale. So
that makes sense.
Just gives you an idea how much more it's going for now, as opposed to when you had a chance to pick it up on the low. Spawn 231, CGC 98, 100.
But it could also be for the signing. Sorry to cut you off, but like maybe someone picked up on 98 because he wants to get taught to sign it.
Yeah,
and then that's gonna bring up the value. So
who knows? Who knows?
You don't know.
But $1,135. Moving on though. Cry for Dawn, number 1. This book here.
Print.
Yeah, we go to 1989. Beautiful year. Joseph Linsner cover. Second printing. 10 CGC 9/8 of this one on the census, and a 9/8 sold for $1,600. Cry for Dawn is not something I'm totally familiar with, but what was interesting to see was I saw this sale, and then I saw there was also a first printing, and the first printing actually sold for less.
Yeah,
than
makes sense, though.
The second printing, and the second printing only had 10 9/8 on the census. I can't remember what the first one had, but $1,600, man. It was a very big sale. First appearance of Dawn from this run. I've not read this, so I can't speak on it. But let me tell you, somebody must have been a huge fan to want to pay $1,600 for this one. It must be rather difficult to pick up. There's only 10.
Oh wow! Even the first print was that high, 1,400.
Yep,
that's insane.
Crazy, right?
That's crazy.
So Derek is saying that the story is messed up. So I think I'm gonna put this on my to read list because now seeing this, I want to read it. I want to know what it's about, man. I feel like I'm missing out on something here because $1,600 is big coin. Obviously, being the second print, there's only 10.98s as you saw. Michael Baker was saying how 1,400.
I wouldn't sell it to an adult.
Yeah. I gotta read this. But it seems that some of you in the chat are already familiar with this, and I totally need to get familiar because Cry for Dawn #1, a CGC 98, sold for $1,600, man. But you will cry. No, okay. No.
But will you cry?
Oh, probably. Depends. But anyways, moving on. We spoke Michael Turner, man, and this is what one book I've spoken about it before. And I don't know what it is, dude. I love this cover so much. It's Michael Turner's Soulfire preview. We go to 2003. Obviously, this one being from Aspen. It's from Pittsburgh Comic Con, and it was an exclusive there back in 2003. There's only 25 9/8s on the census, but ironically, there's 8 9/9s, dude. And when I saw that, it made sense as to why the CGC 9/8 selling at $290.
Yeah,
I could only imagine.
All his work on that Soulfire series is so underappreciated, man. It's so good.
Yeah, Cliff, I feel like we had this question before and it was glorious. It was glorious. I remember that. But yeah, man, Michael Baker is saying that it's the eyes. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it's even the choice of the background. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's wonderful, dude. And $290, I still feel like it's kind of a deal. Although I do know that the 9/9s, there's 8 of them, which is kind of crazy to think, man. It's just crazy to think. But yeah, man, I would pick this up all day, man. As somebody who really loves Michael Turner's work, I dig this. So yeah, CGC 98, $290 for this one.
You still find his work from Soulfire in dollar bins.
Yeah, you do. But here's one you won't find at dollar
bin. This one you will not find.
Dead Space, the preview, guys. That's right. We go to 2008. This one from Image Comics. There's only 4 total on the census of CGC, and 2 are 9/6s out of those 4, and those 2 9/6s are the highest grade.
Crazy.
CGC 96 sold for $1,400 Baker Shaker this week. Dead Space, the video game, good times.
Good times. I mean? Not good the best. Not my favorite series, but good times.
Yeah, it's nothing but good times. But yeah,
crazy.
A preview of it.
Yeah,
CGC 96, $1,400. Now you're looking at the cover. Obviously, it's just the logo.
Yeah, it's just the logo.
But it's the all black right there.
You're never getting a 9/9.
Crazy.
Never get a 9/8 on this.
Dude, Dead Space, CGC 96, $1,400. Let that register, dude. This was a preview. I saw this sale and I was like, holy cow, dude. And when you see the all black background, I get it. How there's the 2 highest grades are 9/6s.
Yeah.
One of those just sold. There's not been a 9/8 yet, so I don't know how many of these copies are out there. I don't,
he's gonna resubmit it with like a $100 bill, and it'd be like, "Grader, give me a 9/8, please."
I could not get any information on how these books were obtained.
Yeah,
and I was digging high and low on Google, doing my research, whatever. Couldn't find anything.
No.
I don't even know how many of these are out there, man.
No, like probably not many.
Exactly. So now seeing this, I'm like, dude, this totally makes sense, man. $1,400 does not surprise me. Crazy sale to see, but again,
and those previews are thrown in a box, sent to a fucking store.
Yeah.
Here you go, take it. All banged up, and it's for sure nicked on all the corners and shit.
Yeah, exactly. But Dead Space preview, CGC 96, $1,400. I want to give a shout out to my brother Brandon, who's in the chat, man. Yo, comic dude, man. Nice to see you, bro. Miss you. Hope all is well. If you guys aren't, check him out on social, man. Comic dude, Instagram, dropping some bangers in his collection as well. Guys, that was the market report, but hang tight. We're going to get into the hot topics portion of the show. Now, if you want something that I'm going to start doing on the Discord chat, there's a weekly comic wrap up section on the Discord. So make sure to join, because every week, books that didn't make the list, I'm going to drop them in the chat, man. If you guys want to discuss some of those, feel free, man. I just want to show you guys and be transparent. Like, hey, this could have been on the show, but it didn't make the cut because, well, we don't want to go over 2 hours, right? We try to avoid that. But anyways, hot topics time. Pacino, you ready?
Let's do it.
Vamos. Whoever cursed me with a freaking dry throat, screw you. Yes, Malok, yeah, big time. Hot topics portion of the show. We're gonna go into some of the news now. I'm not going too heavy on this week. I feel like most of the news was kind of, but
yeah,
still some good stuff, of course. So let's get into it. First being that we got that trailer to kick off the week. Yeah, man, we got the trailer for Spider-Man Noir, man. Nicolas Cage as Ben Reilly, by the way, not Peter Parker.
Yeah.
It was way better than I was anticipating.
I will give you that. It was way better than what I thought it would be.
Yeah. Like I remember when we saw the first stills, guys, of like, Nicolas Cage in the costume on top of that car from like
I was thrown off. I was like, yeah.
But it looked good. It looked good. I thought the picture looked
good.
Oh,
it looked good. Yeah.
But then we get the poster where it says Ben Reilly, and I'm like, what is going on? This confused me, right? And
I think I was even on your show and we did that.
Possibly. It was really confusing to me. And I guess I understand why, because, obviously Peter Parker in the MCU, I don't know what kind of deal they've got going on, whatever it may be. But it looked good. Did you catch some of these villains in the trailer?
Yeah. Crazy. Honestly, the preview really, I was look, when I saw Ben Reilly, I was literally not even gonna bother with the show. I was at that point. I was like, what are they gonna do? You know what I mean?
I felt the same.
But after watching this preview, I'm intrigued. I'm definitely giving the first maybe 2-3 episodes a shot for sure, 100%.
Yeah. It's one I'm actually really excited for now. Now, this is coming out in May. I think it's May 27th. They're going to be dropping. Yeah. I think they're dropping all 8 episodes.
Yeah,
it's going to be 8 episodes. They're just dropping it all. But within the trailer, it looks like we got Molten Man, we got Sandman, you got Man Spider, you got Electro, you got Mr. Negative, and Silvermane. 6 villains, man, and 6 villains in one trailer. It's so sinister of them to do that. Right? Do you think that's what they're doing?
Play on words there.
I don't know, man. Is this going to be like the Sinister Six from this little thing? Who knows, man?
Makes sense. They could do whatever. They could spin it any way they want.
Clearly, apparently, because Ben Reilly.
Exactly, clearly. So, let's just enjoy the ride and see what we get. It's going to be cool because it's not going to be connected to anything. It's going to be its own little bubble there, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm intrigued.
Kilted Corgi is mentioning how it's going to be available in colors as well. So you got in black and white, you got it in colors, and you can watch it.
Have you decided what you're watching in them both, or you're going to pick one and watch all of it in one?
I'm going to watch both.
Yeah, for real? In color and black and white?
I did the same with what's it called? Oh my god, why am I forgetting the name? On Marvel, bro, with Bloodstone in it.
Werewolf by Night. See, I did it all black and white.
So I did both. I watched it in black and white first, and then I watched it in color. So now I kind of feel like I'm gonna do the same thing with Spider-Man Noir. I'm gonna watch it in black and white, then I'm gonna watch it in color.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stick to only black and white.
Either way, you can't go wrong. I'm just gonna enjoy this for what it is. It seems like I don't trust anything that's Sony related, but I'm hoping Amazon. It seems Amazon's gonna do it justice, and I hope the story makes somewhat sense.
Sense, yeah.
I don't want no Craven the Hunter bullshit where it's gonna be,
Ace Ventura.
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell happened. Like, bro, I'm still puzzled by that.
Yeah, no, it was so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. Like
Madam Web.
that'll like Steve has to watch that.
No, don't do that to the kid. I want him to stay within
He,
the hobby.
bro, he dissed Love and Thunder so bad, which I think is terrible also.
Yeah.
But when you watch that, Love and Thunder could win an Oscar.
Yeah. Well, Madam Web is and Morbius are probably
Madam Web had at least some broads in there. You know what I mean? At least.
What was the main actress? No, not the main actress. What was one of the actresses' name? Do you remember?
Which one?
The blonde.
The redhead,
the blonde one.
The blonde one. Yes, sir.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sir.
The only best part of the movie.
That's the only reason why it's not bottom feeder.
Exactly. But anyways, this looks awesome, and I can't wait to watch it now. I'm curious to see what the story is going to be about. Speaking of Spider-Man, guys, I don't know if you guys caught this, but Dan Slott is actually returning to Spider-Man Brand New Day in time for the movie, of course. Now, yes, Dan Slott, when it comes to Spider-Man, people had a lot to say about some of the things he did. And I could understand perspectives, man. Both sides.
I don't know why though. I don't know why he gets that flack though. I get why.
Bro, come on, man.
I don't understand it.
One, he killed Peter Parker. Well,
which is fine.
That's one of the things. Now we go back to Brand New Day. You obviously remember what happens. Obviously, Peter Parker and MJ are no longer a thing, right? Yeah. And this has been in continuity for the longest time. It is something they never go back to, and kind of why everybody likes Ultimate Spider-Man way more than the main timeline, because Ultimate gave us what we've always wanted: a mature Peter Parker, married with MJ, fucking settled down.
That's right.
But then, at the same time, I have a high appreciation for Dan Slott and the things he's done. And to be honest with you, bro, when he put his balls on the table and said, we're going to do the fucking Doc Ock swap with Peter Parker.
That was great.
Oh, it was top notch.
That was absolute. After he gave so much shit for killing Peter Parker, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was
great.
It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. But now Dan Slott is returning, of course, to doing this. And apparently, what's happening here? Look, Spider-Man is my favorite character. This is what Dan Slott says. In all of fiction, heart on my sleeve here. I love writing Spider-Man, shared Slott. We're going to reveal hidden secrets and plant explosive seeds that will pay off and affect what's happening in Spider-Man's world today. These will be stories that matter and that will have major consequences. So clearly, I feel like Dan Slott's going to do something big again within this run. Is something going to happen here where it's going to impact on a big scale something related to Spider-Man, Peter Parker in the current time?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, and as you can see, obviously on this cover, you've got like Mr. Negative behind him. You've got Kingpin.
Can you have Brand New Day without Mr. Negative?
Yeah, I think this is gonna be fun. And man, Kilted Corgi, spot on. There is no Spider-Verse without Dan Slott.
That's 100% correct.
Yeah.
Look at those three guys. They definitely don't mesh. There's a territory war going on over there.
Yeah.
With Kingpin and the Punisher and Mr. Negative.
Derek, I thought the exact same thing when I saw this, man, when I'm like, Slott returns to Spidey. But then I'm like, okay, hold on, Brand New Day, what's going on? And now he's talking about how it's going to be a big thing. Kind of looking forward. And I hope the landing sticks because,
2022, it didn't really land too well either.
No, it didn't. It didn't. So I'm hoping the landing will stick. So we'll see. But definitely piqued my interest being a Spider-Man fan. But speaking Brand New Day and Spider-Man, guys, it's Spidey filled tonight. I don't know if you guys caught this, man, but apparently there was what was that? The chips there or something, Takis or whatever the hell.
The Takis, yeah. Those, yeah.
So there was this on there, and we're basically getting the first look at it. Yeah, no, he does not. It's organic, baby. He is through the wrist,
Every time I think of that, I think of, you ever see that meme? When it's again, when he finds out it doesn't only just pee, just shooting out the webs.
I haven't seen that, but now I do want to. But we're getting a first look at Tom Holland's Spider-Man with organic webbing in Brand New Day, and
that's great.
it's been the talk. One thing that seems to be is that Peter now within the film, I'm grasping that he's gonna be mutating, is what I'm getting. So is he gonna be labeled now a mutant? You know what I mean? Given that,
yeah,
we're headed down.
Organic webbing is 100% mutant.
But that's what I'm saying is now it's this is probably where we're gonna end up. JD, appreciate you, brother. Have a good one. But it seems to be the case, and it kind of makes sense now when you look at Sadie Sink, who is playing a character. A lot of people are expecting her to be Jean Grey.
She is Jean Grey.
I don't know. I could see this making sense somehow.
It does. It does. But were you always for or against the organic webbing? Because I know you're a 90s guy.
I don't care, to be honest with you. It never.
I just hated the cartoon. It's like he's falling down. It's like, oh shit, I didn't bring enough web, and cut to next episode. You know what I mean? It was corny.
I'm not a fan of the organic stuff because they tend to make it look like erectile dysfunction when he's not able to use his webbing.
Yeah, let's go. Why is it not working?
Yeah, it's like when you got to switch hands. It just doesn't. That aspect of it, I didn't get. I like the dirt, the nerd, the dork, the smart side of Peter Parker, where he's building his tech and stuff like that. I enjoy that. You know what I mean?
I enjoyed the web card. I know I just shat on it, but like I like that part of like the spider biting him didn't really affect him, like you said, to become a mutant per se, because he just got those physical abilities of a spider, and then he built on top of that with his technological advancement and his brain, right? So it's like the perfect combination of the two, which gives us the Spider-Man that we know, right? So
yeah, no, for sure. Now, I just want to shout out T. Jones here, who's saying you got to be born with the X gene to be a mutant. Yes, but what I'm getting at is because he's now kind of like mutating and is becoming organic, will he seek some kind of like, I don't know what is going on type thing with my body, with this, with that? You're mutating. Oh my God. And they're probably going to throw the word around. You know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows? I'm just.
Kamala Khan, was she born with that gene? I know they gave it to her. She wasn't born with it. So,
you know what? I have to go back to watch it. I can't remember exactly how that transition ended up happening off the top of my head.
Well, that whole series, she didn't even have like the bangles, right? So like she did, but like that's where her power comes from too, So
yeah. I'm excited to see Tom with organic webbing. Sam did it best. I know it wasn't part of the comics, but when he did it, Maguire, I loved with Tobey Maguire. I loved it so much and wish they would bring it back. And well, here you go. It's coming back, and I'm curious to see how this is going to play out. Didn't finish the Kamala Khan thing, so I don't know. But this did end up happening within the Miss Marvel show. Oh yeah, she was born with the gene. She was born with the gene. But I feel like there was something that like took her to that level. I just can't remember what it was. But anyways, regardless,
I know they changed it in the comics to make it more in tune with the show, right? So
yeah, because in the comics, that's what ended up happening. She had that very, very short stint where she died. Within Spider-Man's comic, and
then they brought her back because she was a mutant.
Yeah,
they were able to bring her back because she was a mutant.
Exactly, they brought her back as one, and
that's right.
There
that
you
makes
go.
Sense. That's what I was thinking of.
But that was in the comic. I'm just trying to remember. Like I remember the comic, for some reason I'm blanking on the Miss Marvel stuff. But speaking of Spider-Man, one thing I want to show you guys is there's a lot of Brand New Day promo arts and things dropping, and a lot of what I'm seeing like repetitively is like, obviously we know about Hulk, we're seeing a lot of Tarantula, we're seeing a lot of Boomerang, and we're seeing a lot of Scorpion, man. And you could see throughout multiple promos like they're very much involved at the forefront of the promo. We're not seeing anything with Sadie Sink. We're not seeing anything with Punisher yet. No. So, like, we're not seeing too much of that. But one thing I do remember is how they said that we're going to see a lot of those classic covers reenacted within the film. Now you saw there was a leaked trailer. We don't know if it's legitimate or not. Where we saw the AF-15 pose in
Yes.
like a slow mo, etc.
Yes.
But what seems to be an onset photo that leaked is here you've got Spidey with
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, man. And this one being Spectacular Spider-Man issue 142. This is really cool, dude. If this
Yeah.
is gonna happen within the film, like I love that they're doing this. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's gonna be subtle, it's gonna be quick, and it's just gonna be a throwback to
Well,
like,
didn't he say that there was like X amount of scenes that will have comic book references?
yeah, there's gonna be quite a few of those.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying is like this is a prime example. If this is what we're gonna be seeing, one, I gotta say that the actor looks great as Tombstone.
Yeah.
If this is legit, dude, like I
That's
love
great.
it. Yeah.
The only thing that has me thrown off is the Hulk being in all these promos. Like the Hulk literally washes everyone here.
I have a feeling the Hulk is gonna be a big part to this story where he's not so much on the hero side.
You think so? He's just menacing. He's just breaking everything in sight. Just rageaholic Hulk.
I don't want to get into like a full length theory because we're gonna go down a rabbit hole,
Okay.
man.
And he's the only one that throws me off in this because like you have all like the street level heroes, right? You have your Tombstone, you have your Tarantula, you have your Boomerang, you know, Scorpion. Like okay, then the Hulk is just like on another level in terms of like strength and everything, right? So it's like it just seems like a power imbalancement right now. That's my opinion.
Yeah. I by the way, I love how you can see all the ropes on Spidey.
Yeah.
Just holding him up. But yeah, no, when it comes to Hulk, man, I think, you know, I don't think he's gonna be so much on the side of Peter Parker. I think there's
Okay.
gonna be something going on there, and
Well, look, the original run of Brand New Day is like we have like that Spider-Man that we know so well, right? That I wouldn't say broken of a man, but like you know when you become a teenager and you become like a man, like that gap of that's like the Peter Parker we're getting, right? Nobody, just alone, just fighting crime.
yeah.
It's gonna be cool. Honestly, I'm really excited for this movie.
No, I am too. Like, dude, he's lost it all at this point.
Yeah, he's exactly.
There's
That's the Spider-Man we know.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for the film. That goes without saying. But like I said, there's a lot of promo stuff going on. But let's shift gears, man. Guys, the blind bag craze continues because I don't know if you saw this. Steve was talking about The Boys earlier.
Yeah.
Dynamite is launching The Boys Bloody Blind Bag Edition. Now, the Bloody Blind Bag contains 3 separate limited edition variants of some of the key issues of the series, with unique variants covers drawn at random from a range of art exclusive to this offering, packed with a thrilling triple threat of comics that on their own would all be grail pieces for anyone's collection.
Yeah.
These bags also celebrate the 20th anniversary of The Boys, which, by the way, this is coming out not too far, because it's coming out in April, and it's going to be complementing a new printing run of the omnibus, omnibus volumes that are going to be coming out as well. And I think the next season is coming out around the same time, which is going to be the final season, guys.
It is the final season. That's right.
Yeah. Now, this blood splattered, not literally, blind bag showcases great collectibles that could include some of the following. So we're getting The Boys #1. There's
I hope I catch one.
Yeah, Boys #2, first appearances of Frenchie, the female, and Mother's Milk.
Yeah.
The Boys #3, first appearance of Homelander.
That's one I want too. 1 and 3 are the 2 I really want.
Well, there's more. Hold on.
Well, there's more. Yeah, and 52.
Yeah. Boys #4, where you get first appearance of the Deep, full team appearance of the 7, and Teenage Kicks. You got The Boys #7, first Dynamite issue, first appearances of Stormfront, The Legend, and more. Then you said 52, first appearance of Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
And then you've got 65, the epic death of Homelander and origin of Black Noir. So, have
you read the comic, the whole comic series?
I haven't read the entire series from front to back.
It's good.
I've always, dude, when I read The Boys, I read it in like jumps. Like I missed issues in between, but I did read till the end. You understand?
Okay, so you know how it ends.
Yeah. No, I know
Okay.
how it all goes down. I don't know if we
Okay.
should say it now because Steve is still here backstage.
Yeah, no, that's it. But
Um,
it's good. It's another one where like I went through like once I watched like the first couple episodes, I'm like I did the same with Invincible, right? Because I was not collecting at the time Invincible came out.
yeah,
Like I watched, I'm like this is great.
yeah,
So I broke it down into like arcs, like how I watch my anime, right? So I broke it down and then I would just read arcs in a
Yeah.
certain way, and another fantastic series.
yeah. No, it was great. But one thing that I will say, and I gotta say that Derek is spot on, man. Dynamite is going
Yeah.
hard on the blind bags, man. We've seen so many of these now. Obviously there was great success with like Battle Beast, etc.
Well, because they were the first, right?
Yeah, you have one of
Well,
you
Mark
had-
Spears.
yeah, Mark Spears, Battle Beast, DC, all of these blind bags did great. But I kind of feel like it's not dying off, but it's like there's so many options now. It's kind of like the chase really has to be worthy of me to buy a blind bag. And
Like with Marvel, right?
yeah,
Where you're getting sketch variants, 101s and stuff. So
yeah, if they don't, beat the books to shit before we receive them. But otherwise, yeah, those were great chases. So I
Yeah.
dig stuff like that. Mark Spears had the golden tickets
Yeah,
that
that's
everybody
right.
was going crazy for. Now, this one here, I want to see what these books are gonna be. What are these covers, etc. Because I hated DC's blind bags for DCKO, bro, where we got
The same
basically
covers.
foil covers that were available as regulars, and it was like, okay, you know what I mean?
I feel like these are gonna be reprints with like blood splattered, like maybe across like the boy's name or somewhere along the book, and that's pretty much all it's gonna be different.
Yeah, we'll see, man. But I do know
I still have a blind bag I still never opened, and I don't think anyone ordered it from the Supernatural series.
Oh, I didn't. That's for sure. So
I know a lot, no, I know no one else that ordered another one of those blind bags, and I still have it somewhere. I have to open that shit.
I'd love to see what you pull out, man.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to read The Boys. I love the story so much. It's a good and bad thing when stories get turned into shows. Don't even get me started on Walking Dead. I missed out. Yeah, it was. I was invested into the Walking Dead show. To be honest with you, Walking Dead is one of the first where I got into the show before the comics. But immediately when season 1 dropped, I read all of the series, and so
Really?
yeah, because I wanted to know where we were headed.
I remember watching The Walking Dead the first night it aired, and obviously every other episode after that. And I didn't immediately go and want to read the rest of the series. I was not the biggest Walking Dead fan.
I really enjoyed it, but then I remember that like when I caught up on all the reads, there were still issues coming out, and then the final issue had come out that I think it was around like right before 20, I want to say 2020, like somewhere around there.
Okay.
So I was already off of the show. Like I was starting to get kind of annoyed of it. Like I just said, I didn't like it because already catching up, I was seeing how they were swerving completely
Yeah.
off of the actual original source here. Like it didn't make.
It happens a lot in like, because I'm a manga fan and I watch a lot of anime, it happens a lot where the anime catches up to the writing of the manga.
Yeah.
And then like my favorite of all time is Full Metal Alchemist. So there's two versions of that. There's the Full Metal Alchemist, and then there's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay.
So Brotherhood follows the manga to a T, because once they caught up, the writers wrote their own, the filmmakers wrote their own ending. So it completely swerves away from the original work, which is
Well, that's the thing, man. Walking Dead,
shitty.
they did the same, man. You had characters dying that within comics
yeah,
still
that's
alive.
right. Yeah.
And I was very puzzled. I'm like, man, I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, there are characters that didn't die that did die in the book, right?
this was the biggest thing that kind of turned me off, man. Like when Glenn bit the bullet, I was like, yes, Negan,
Yeah,
here we
that
go.
happens. Yeah.
And I'm like, this is beautiful. This
Then
is what I
after that,
love.
It went right off the rails after that.
And then Carl is just gone. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It kind of just at that point like it lost me. But it is what it is. Now back to the boys, the blind bag. I kind of feel like the blind bag thing is kind of, overdone for sure. But if it's done right, hey man, I'm all for it, and I can't wait to see what these covers are going to be, because
Yeah.
if it is going to be worthy of a chase, I'm totally
I
gonna.
still wouldn't mind another Boys #1, even though it's a reprint. I know we
Yeah.
got that gold foil one, right?
Yeah, and you're getting three. Yeah, I picked up a few of those gold foil ones, but
Yeah.
you got these first appearances, key
Yeah.
issues here, and you're getting three within the blind bag, which is
Which is okay. But
pretty.
they're gonna be like 16, $18, right? So
Yeah, they're probably going to be around the $20 range, so
yeah.
we'll see. Yeah, but anyways, let's
Not
yeah,
if you
exactly.
go with Legion, you get
Like
that 20% off.
Kilted Corgi is spot on, man. It's like having the four horsemen without Ric Flair. You can't do
Yeah.
that. Can't do that. But last thing I want to talk about, guys, buyer beware. I found this to be very interesting, and I also want to put it out there that before I even start talking, man, I've got nothing but love for a key collector. Has nothing to do with me, doing shows over at Cover Price, whatever. Like, zero beef. I don't want anyone thinking anything is not the case at all. But I found this to be rather interesting, man. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Like, if a Cover Price were to step out of line, I would obviously tell them. But here you've got Dork #1, which exploded. It absolutely exploded. Nobody really anticipated how fast the rise would have been for this book on the aftermarket. Very few channels were talking about this. Very few people on social media were talking about Dork prior to its release. And even for myself with Lefteros, when I would talk about this book, I kept saying the same things on how it reminded me a lot of Kanto.
Yeah.
This was prior to release. That was the vibe I was getting. And I compared it a lot to Kanto because there were similarities.
Yeah. More comedy, right?
But I see here a title with potential, and it was very interesting to me at FOC, and I said, this looks promising, and it kind of reminds me of Kanto. So that being said, I thought it would have the same growth as Kanto, where it would be like a long-term gain. You hold and it's gonna pop off. We were even saying before going live, you and I were talking, and I was like, I really thought this would be $150 book at most by like years from now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like when people start to get onto it and be like,
That's
oh, okay,
right.
this is a good title, and we totally whiffed on it, right? Immediately, this explodes.
Yeah.
Immediately on the aftermarket, it explodes.
Immediately.
And I mean, like,
Immediately.
the book released, and bang.
And it's $150.
Exactly. Now,
But Kanto did have that printing defect on the book, right? So it was like,
yeah,
it was only the only reason a raw was $100 because a 9/8 was 1,000.
yeah.
It was the only reason, right? So I can see what and Kanto with like that darker cover, but still whatever. Like you like I blame a lot of the numbers of Kanto because of that hard 9/8 printing error. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one, it's everyone slept on it, and now FOMO is hell. Not that it's a bad story; it's a very good story. Just hell of a drug.
Absolutely. But here you got Dan saying that Dork does not have long-standing value, and I don't disagree with you to an extent, though.
It's hard to say.
The numbers that it's at now, I don't see holding. And to be very transparent with you guys, I'll even show you. I don't know if you saw this sale that took place.
That's a crazy sale.
This was a sketch on that blank that everybody went bananas for.
Yeah.
69 bids, guys.
Yeah.
2,000.
That's a funny pun.
Sorry?
That's a nice pun there. 69 bids.
Yeah. $2,247. Right?
Crazy.
Huge. But let's talk about Dork on the just cover A, etc. Excuse me. So the book explodes. Do I think obviously that it's gonna hold at the numbers it is now? No, I don't. I would imagine not.
You don't think?
No.
So you think the book falls?
It's gone nuclear.
Yeah, like now at $150. But you think this book falls ever be like below $100?
I could see it going to the $100 range. That
The
is
$100 range is fair. I compare this book to a lot to, like you said, the Canto, but even the Something is Killing the Children #1, right? So you just never know. That book still holds decent value, not as much as like when it first came out or a couple months later, but
yeah.
you never know.
Now, the highest sale for a cover A right now, I believe it's $200 for a CGC 98 is what I've seen
Okay.
over on the Cover Price website. Near mint, it's there already at the $100 mark. So it's already in that zone.
Okay.
I'm looking at trends. 662 total recorded sales so far on the Cover Price website. Just to give you an idea.
And I don't like what's written in this
So that's
thing that you have written over here. It's
so this is what I want to talk about now, okay? Like I was saying, very few people were talking about it. It was pretty much not many were even talking about it.
No.
And now it drops, it explodes, and the
Yeah.
aftermarket goes crazy. So
Yeah.
Key Collector puts this out on the Dork #1 page saying, buyer beware. While it's impossible to say with certainty whether these sales reflect genuine demand or some form of market manipulation, the sudden and dramatic jump in value makes it reasonable to question the legitimacy of the issue's immediate aftermarket pricing. The market manipulation part I find to be like overkill with what they're trying to say here. I don't believe
I don't believe it either.
that there's market manipulation. What I do believe is that FOMO kicked in.
100%.
The book was great.
100%.
It was getting so much love on social media. People were talking
100%.
about this, making it sound like it was the hottest shit since fucking sliced bread.
Bro, but then it wouldn't explain if it was market manipulation. Why are shows on one not selling this book for even more than what's going for on eBay?
Yeah,
it's live bidding right there on the spot. So it's like it kind of counteracts what he's trying to say.
No, I know, but what I just want to highlight, because there's a few things all happening at once. Like I want to answer you, but Derek is bringing up a good point as well. Saying, to be fair, Key Collector isn't saying don't buy stuff. They're just saying be careful. I think that's respectable, especially given this might be some people's first FOMO. Lots of new faces in the last couple of years. I agree with you. I am not saying anything bad about Key Collector. Like I said, I there's no ill intent here with this conversation, but I do find it to be kind of strange to drop the market manipulation part. Like,
but you can say that about every book, right?
Yeah, no.
That's where I'm trying to say, like, okay, I get like he's trying to warn people, and I totally agree with him saying like he's not telling you, like they're not telling you not to buy the book, right? I totally get that.
So this is the point I'm trying to make, is that it kind of feels like whenever they don't speculate on a book or think that, hey man, we gave you a heads up and here we are, now it's the hottest book. If they whiff on it and they completely just don't,
it happens.
This is the route that they're taking with the market manipulation, which I find it to be a bit stupid. You know what I mean? Like, and I say that respectfully, guys. I'm not being disrespectful. What I'm trying to say,
I get you.
What I'm trying to say is, I don't think we need to do the market manipulation thing. I do appreciate if they're trying to let people know, like, hey, be careful. This is a prime example of FOMO. But a majority of what their content covers is FOMO.
Right? 100%.
Your top 10 list is basically FOMO.
All FOMO.
Every single week.
100%.
Exactly. Now, what drove this book? Like I said, it was a great read. Everybody on social media was literally talking and posting about this. And then FOMO kicked in. That's what happened. Short supply. Because I think those who had this in stock were ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Understood. Or they went to their local comic shop and found them on the shelves and scooped them all up, whatever it may be. But back to what Lefteros was saying, is that it's low supply. It's really what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
662 sales, guys. I want you to remember that even the second print, regardless, with all the hype, didn't see that many pre-orders. Right?
No, not at all.
And I'm already seeing sales now taking place on the aftermarket when it comes to the second printing, which I don't know if you've seen yet. But here I've got, I'm seeing sales of north of $30, $25, and this isn't even out yet.
Yeah.
Now, when we look at the amount of the pre-orders, I think it was, hold on, I'll tell you in just a second, 25,000 copies, short of 25,000 copies.
Of the first print.
No, the second print.
Oh, the second print. That's it?
Yeah. Even with all the hype.
That's terrible.
Shout out to the team for getting 25,000 pre-orders.
100%. That's still a huge accomplishment, 100%.
But still,
the news of the sales of like this book was already hitting $100 and like you don't order the second print.
But that's what I'm getting at is now I'm already seeing sales on the aftermarket
Crazy.
hitting, let's say, more than the original cover price.
Yeah.
And 25,000 copies are pre-ordered. Very low considering the amount of buzz this book has caused.
That's very low. Very, very, very low.
Yeah. So Kilted Corgi is saying estimated 50 to 60,000. And that's for the
first print.
The first print.
So you're already talking about half of that for the second.
Yeah. A little less.
Crazy.
If I was saying buyer beware seems like a section geared at making people who missed out on something have a negative narrative to repeat.
I was just about to say that. That's always about like a negative narrative. You know what I mean? Like we need some positivity in here.
Yeah.
This is great.
Absolutely.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with what happened with this book. Nothing. It's same old price versus demand. FOMO kicking in, like a good story. Good, fun story. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't win them all, right?
Yeah.
Cannot win them all.
I'm going to be honest, Chad, I heard the noise too, but I think it's Mark's chair, bro. Yeah. It wasn't me, that's for sure. But
whoever says it, doubt it.
I didn't know, bro. If I rip ass, I'll openly say it. That was totally me. I did not rip ass. But but back to the actual thing that Key Collector was saying, man, I think it just kind of, it was poor taste, I think, to say market manipulation. And, there's the second print. There's the second print coming out now. There's exclusives that are available. I believe even Comic Tom has this cover now as a sketch that's coming out. Yeah. So it's great to see. Like I said, it's getting love on that scale where now we're seeing, some other things taking place, variants, etc. I love it. You know what I mean? I want more people to have an opportunity to get this book. Sure, we'll get more covers, whatever maybe it is, bro. I heard it too, man. I was like, what the fuck was that? But everybody's killing me. But yeah, man, I thought it was things. The chat is breaking me. Love it. Guys, don't ever change. Can I know what's wrong with your chair? I think that's the hot topic, bro. All right.
You gotta oil up the chair. My chair is dry like your throat.
Hard. It's brutal. But yeah, man. Anyway,
I'm crying. That was good.
Okay, let's go. Catch your breath, bro. Let's go. Let's go. You're holding your nose. It was you. You dealt it. But anyways, back. I'm kicking him out. He's gonna make me laugh way too much, so I'm kicking him out for 5 minutes. Back to what I was saying, guys. I think that the whole market manipulation thing was a bit overkill. When we talk about this book, it really boils down to it was a great read. Everybody was going crazy on it, and FOMO kicked in. It's as simple as that. I don't believe in market manipulation. I don't even think there was, like Lefteros was saying, supply was very low. I don't. There wasn't that many copies out there. You back? You're good.
I'm good.
There you go. I hope while you were away, you had more time to pass some gas and rip some ass. Because, guys, that was the show.
We're laughing because of you now.
It's the chat, dude. The chat fucking took it home. Took it absolutely home.
I closed the chat. It's killing me.
Yeah. But man, I appreciate all of you. Yeah, the fart mode definitely kicked in. But yeah, I appreciate all of you, man. And of course, before we go, I'll let Pacino say whatever he has to say, and then I want to just talk very quickly about something.
I don't really have anything to say.
Well, fuck you. You did have a lot more other things to do, though. Fuck. All right, guys. I just want to remind everybody, tomorrow night, Comic Legion goes live. New comic book day claim sale. Bro, I'm booting him. I have to boot him. New comic book day claim sale, February 16. They go live 7 p.m. Eastern time, hosted by Lefteros. And of course, Chia. We got the giggles, man. The guys, I'm putting him back on screen. If you see it,
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay, let me finish my stuff. 7 p.m. Eastern time. Chia, Lefteros, bringing you a new comic book day claim sale of the week. You've got all the hot books that are dropping available tomorrow. And I also want to shout out, like I said, supporter of the channel now, HANNA Auctions. Go check out Auctions.ca. Tons of great stuff. You got sports and trading cards, toys, collectibles, and all the good stuff. I showed you guys at the beginning of the show exactly what it is, and there's auctions closing tomorrow, and there's lots of great stuff available for like $5. So definitely check it out. I said it in the middle of the show. I'm going to say it again next week. Most likely going to be the giveaway show, simply because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to prepare for a show. There's a lot going on next weekend, and I'm going to be with my family up until the moment the show goes live almost. So there you have it, and that's pretty much it. Now we can get back to laughing because yes, the chat absolutely crushed it. I'm going to go back and clip that. I want to know what was that sound, bro. He's broken. He's broken, guys. We broke him tonight.
This chair.
We broke him tonight. No idea. But anyways, guys, got nothing but love for all of you. And
comments kill me.
Go to a toilet. Are you okay, bro?
It was the chair, bro.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat, man. Ciao, guys. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Cover price, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Top 10. Adios.